With Fatal Frame being an upcoming eShop-exclusive, digital-only title, it might be the perfect time for many people to purchase an external hard drive for their Wii U's. Why should you purchase an external hard drive for Wii U? Here are some pros and cons for you to consider. Pros of going all digital. Number 1. Faster loading times. I have both a physical and digital copy of ZombiU, so I decided to test the initial loading time from selection on the Wii menu to when your playable character readies his or her cricket bat in the safe house. I have sped up the video for your viewing convenience, but the physical copy took 1 minute and 43.14 seconds, while the digital copy took 1 minute and 28.72 seconds, a difference of about 15 seconds. Number 2. It is much quieter. The optical disk drive of the Wii U makes loud clicking sounds when it is rapidly accessing data, and even when it is not clicking, the idle spinning sound of the optical drive is much louder than an external hard drive. Number 3. Going all digital makes it much quicker and easier to access multiple games. You don't have to eject and insert discs and wait for it to show up on the Wii menu. Number 4. You can re-download games if your hard drive fails, whereas you cannot get a replacement disc if your disc gets lost or scratched beyond repair. Number 5. A hard drive is less likely to fail than an optical drive. Although they both feature moving parts, the hard drive is enclosed, while the optical drive is more exposed to dust and moisture. Number 6. You don't have to wait for shipping. You can even pre-download and/or activate major games on midnight of release day. Cons of going all digital. Number 1. There is a one-time extra cost. Number 2. It increases clutter around the console itself. Number 3. The hard drive will take up at least one USB port. Number 4. This is probably the deal breaker for most people, but of course you can't get a physical box with art on it, and you can't put it on your shelf for display. If you have decided to go all digital on Wii U, you have a few options. Number 1. Buy an external hard drive that comes with its own power supply. Number 2. You can still use an external hard drive even if it didn't come with its own power supply by using a Y cable that plugs into 2 USB ports on your Wii U, or you can use a powered USB hub. Number 3. You can use an internal hard drive by putting it into an external enclosure or docking station. Make sure those options are powered as well.